Addict's finally been released. What did you reckon to it?
I thought it were pretty catchy. Like with the lyrics and the beat,
Oh,
and the visuals were very nice to accompany it as well.
oh yeah, definitely the visuals. Like, I always look into the animation quality, but damn, that song, that... Apparently the song was released by Sylvia Hound, or was it Sylvia Fox? Sylvia something.
Sylvia Hound.
Sylvia Hound. It was released about a month earlier, but I didn't hear it then. I wasn't aware of it. But apparently Vivienne Medrano, Vivziepop, she heard it and decided, I'm going to make a video to this. And we're all fucking glad that she did, because it was amazing. I love how it went into Angel Dust's background.
Yeah, there was a bit of story there as well.
Oh yeah, it definitely ties into... I'm not sure if it's canon. I think it is canon to the Hazbin Hotel universe, or whatever you want to call that. But
it looks as if it's canon.
Yeah, it does have a canon feel. There's a comic released as well, the first chapter of which has just been fully released online for free. I think I sent you the link, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, did you read it through?
I think I read a bit of it.
Alright.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, he's in that gangster meeting with all them shark demons. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. They think they've turned the tables on him by pulling out those guns, and then he just sprouts fuckload of extra arms, all with guns, and that's the end of that chapter.
Yeah, I think I can remember.
But if it goes more into... You see some of his work with Valentino, that moth demon pimp thing. I don't know where the hell they get the ideas for demons in this book. My god, you can't deny that's some creative shit right there. Yeah, you see Valentino's a bit of a dick to him there, but then when Addict dropped, and it's just like the entire fandom was suddenly just out for his blood. Oh, what do you think of that?
Well, no, I think that, well, I mean, if I was in his position, then yeah, I would probably, well, not directly be all over. Well, no, there's no awkward way to say this. If I was in his position, I would probably be all over Angel Dust as well. There we go, I said it.
Well, I can never unhear that, but
even though if you want me to go even deeper, I think I would prefer Sherry over Angel Dust.
oh, everyone would prefer. Well, I don't know what people's feel. I'm definitely part of that club, but let's not get into that sort of area. There's too many.
And we're coming out of the rabbit hole.
Yeah, but there's too many weird forums online for us to start. No, this ain't that sort of podcast. Please God, don't turn it into that sort of podcast.
Well, would you know what I mean? Like that's still my point being the same. That obviously, if I was in that industry and had loads of girls over me, I definitely wouldn't. I would jump at the opportunity to.
Fuck a giant spider.
There's no way to say that without being awkward, is there? So
There really
yeah,
is
that.
not. I'm not even sure if I can keep this in the video.
No, just cut it all out. It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the podcast has
censor
derailed.
it. Just censor it. You'll
Yeah.
get demonetized for sure. YouTube's gonna just hammer it down on you.
Back on topic. I knew second I saw Valentino even though we only saw him for like 3 seconds in the pilot, that this guy was going to be a dick, like a total cockwomble. So that's a porn magnate in hell. I've said this before, but that just threw up all sorts of red flags. You hear some horrible, shocking stories about the adult film industry and adult dancing industry. And if he's running one of those companies in hell, it just stands to reason that there's going to be some very bad things going off there.
Oh yeah, no, there'll definitely be some shady shit. I mean, it's hell, for God's sake.
Yeah,
If there weren't shady shit involved, then, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it's basically emphasised because it's in hell and it's already kind of shady shit.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
it's
mean.
like they can get away with even more because it's hell.
Yeah, and to be honest, they get away with a fair bit in real life, so it's just all... You're thinking, oh, Jesus, no, this can't be good. I mean, like the girl that they're with in the pilot, the one who's taking selfies with them. I mean, I think she's one of the exceptions, or she's one of the top runners, but you don't...
I mean, it is a bit of a dark theme to explore.
I'll tell you what else I saw on Twitter when I was talking about it. Like, there's this thread, long thread in response to the video, and it was written by an actual sex worker. I'm not naming any names, of course, and just by that saying that, I know some idiots going to think I'm making this up. I saw this was on Twitter, and it described how she, as a sex worker, how she responded to it, and it was all positive because it's Angel Dust portrayed an actual sex worker pretty damn accurately, according to her, including falling into a trap of, like I've already said, people do shady things in this fucking business, but yeah, everyone's saying like, oh, you can't write about a sex worker, you don't know what to go for. No, but basically, Vivziepop more or less fucking nailed it, and we've got an actual worker who admitted to some pretty horrible things happening to her. I'm not going to repeat any of them here, but like, that's exactly what happened. Hell's a dark theme in the first place, but then they've taken an already dark, shady subject and thrown that into the mix. It's like, now, if he died up above doing what he's doing down there, then it stands to reason that he's been doing some bad things. That's a kind of a lame finish to that point, but let's just agree that Valentino.
Yeah, you got massively derailed by the phone.
Yeah, let's just agree Valentino always is a massive cunt.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love how we also got to see more Cherry's character, like her backstory, her theme, not a theme, like potentially why she's in hell. She says that she fell deeper into a pit because of someone. I think that's what came across. We only see this someone very, very briefly, like in a puddle and when she's about to blow up that sign. I've not seen anything about this lad before. I mean, I've seen a ton of OCs, original characters, online. I don't know who that bloke is Cherry's on about. Well, not really on about, but in her mind, in her flashbacks, and we see more into it. It feels like it's a dark thing for her. Like, it could be an origin story. It could be someone that led her astray, which
it's like a tease, basically.
Yeah, it's a tease. It's like something like we could see more of in the future. And now that Hazbin Hotel is being picked up by A24, a production company, at last. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the very near future. Just to take a moment to say congratulations to everyone involved in Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah, it's a pretty huge undertaking, and it has got massive success and following.
Yeah.
From just what seemed like to come out of nowhere, basically. Oh. Well, it was for me anyway, because you basically sent me the video for the original Hazbin Hotel thing. So I'd not been aware of any of this since, and you just sent me the Hazbin Hotel thing. And I was like, it would be like some cartoon thing that, because obviously I watch a lot of anime, as you know.
Yes, I fucking know. Trust me, I know.
So I'm not too. I'm okay with obviously animated stuff, but some of like the cartoon stuff sometimes is a bit, I don't know, cheesy for me. It doesn't take itself seriously sometimes. However, Hazbin Hotel is obviously a massive exception to that rule or experience that I have anyway. And obviously, it is very, very good.
Oh, definitely. Well, anyway, congratulations to everyone involved. Like, if any of them are watching, I fucking highly doubt anyone's watching this, but, congratulations all the same.
Yes, I highly doubt anybody is watching this.
Yeah, well, say congratulations, you cunt.
Well done, boys. You did it.
Boys and girls, for fuck's sake.
Okay, girls as well. No discrim.
You are utterly useless at everything.
Yes. Thanks.
And what do you mean cheesy? I'm an animator, you dick. So you could be like that, huh?
Yep.
You know what? I actually get it. Well, anyway.
Good. I'm glad.
Back on the topic once more, because we're rapidly derailing. We see more of the characters' backstories, what could lead them to hell. It's like when Cherry's just blowing up everything when the beat drops, and then you see Angel Dust in that car, limo even. Just Valentino can't take up all the money he's made from that pole dancing lark. You got the two. I don't know what the angel asses would you consider them succubuses?
Probably.
It feels like that's something they'd be in hell anyway. But yeah, anyway, it's that bit on the dance floor, not the dance floor, the runway or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Catwalk.
Yeah, I never visit those types of clubs, so I wouldn't know.
That sounds mighty suspect.
I've never willingly.
I've not visited those times because I wouldn't know that kind of culture that people have.
What culture? What the fuck is cultural about it?
Mate, I'll have you know I am a man of culture.
You're gonna bring some sort of anime into this discussion, aren't you?
No, I was going to say much worse than what you had in mind, but I'm not going there, so let's just get back on topic again.
Yes, please God, let's not go there. Well, anyway, that bit on the runway is just like you see, Valentino's got this weird hold over him. I think someone said that the smoke represents his power in hell because they've all got some sort of weird mental shit going on.
I mean, I've seen one comment where it was like, obviously, he's obviously represented by a moth, essentially, and obviously Angel just is represented by a spider. And normally the spider would be killing and eating the moth; it would be the natural predator in that food chain. But not this time; it's completely the other way around. If the moth has got the spider in its web, metaphorically speaking.
I kind of get where yeah, I do kind of get it. It's like a reverse. It's like it feels like Angel Dust should very easily be able to, outdo this motherfucker. But it's like I say, Valentino's got this weird sort of hold over him, and I think that's represented by that red smoke coming out of his cigar. I don't know. It's coming out of his fag for life.
Bong.
What?
Bong. What?
No, what a bong. That sort of cigarette thing he had on the end of it. And just to be clear for anyone watching, we're English, so the fag is slang for cigarette. For anyone tries collaring us for that one.
Yeah, otherwise we'll get dumb for being called
we'll be getting
homophobic because the fag has other implications.
Yes, other implications that we do not agree with. We just use it as slang for cigarette because we're Yorkshire and we're stupid.
Nah, then.
Yeah, that bit on the catwalk where it looks like Angel just is just fucking loving it, even though he tells us that like he's overdosed. I think that's how he ended up in hell.
Well, he does say I don't give a damn after that, so.
Yeah, like I love the implications behind that line. Till death do us part, but we're already past that phase. Like they've died. This is it. This is their afterlife now. And he's like, this is a brand new start. The afterlife in hell, brand new start, all that sort of thing. Despite having overdosed and ended up comatose. That's just clever right there. And I think that's canon as well. Like, I don't know if Sylvia Fox said it because she wanted to rhyme, but either way, there's a belting line right there. I'm not sure if it's canon.
It is a pretty good line.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it makes canon.
I suppose it's just there to tickle your balls, so to speak.
No, do not so to speak like that. Please God. Phrase it some other way. What the? Well, it's tickled the fancy. It's got everyone alerted. So it's like backstory, potential backstory.
Canon.
Mind the cannons. No, wait, it's a different game. I made that joke and I regret it dearly.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, it just shows him having his mental breakdown on the catwalk. Catwalk sounds wrong. Catwalk sounds like a modelling thing.
Well, he's kind of technically a model.
Technically, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, let's just leave it. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, when he just shows him having his mental breakdown, and then you see Cherry there comforting him. It's like, it also goes further into the friendship between these two, which I really like. It shows that they do more than just annoy the fuck out of Serpentius a lot. Which was that snake fellow who's always trying to be like a big, impressive bad guy, but comes off as comedic as fuck. Well, anyway, it shows that there's actual depth between their friendship and all that. I don't know how the friendship started, like if they knew each other before they was in hell, or they just met in hell and got along. You can tell there's no sexual energy, like, which is weird for Angel Dust, but it shows like, this is a true full-blooded...
They're just kind of partners in crime.
Yeah, that's
kinda,
it.
Aren't they?
Yeah, they're full on friendship. There's no ulterior thing behind that. And like she's there comforting him while he's having that breakdown as well. That keeps flashing to. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that we got to see more of her in this video. She's voiced by Chi-Chi, her singing voice. And I don't know her proper name. I've seen a few of her videos before this, but and they're good. They're good. She's a very good singer. I'm just more of an animation thing than a singing thing. But yeah, her voice is very good, and you can tell why she was picked to sing it. She actually sounds like Cherry did in the pilot as well. So yeah, did they do another music thing? They might bring her back for that.
That would be nice.
I think the man who voiced Angel's Rust, Michael Covey, I can't remember his name. Yeah, I think he came back and actually did the singing voice for it. I'm not certain if that's 100% true. I'm just trying to look it up now. Well, I'm going to look up his name and make sure I've got his name right first. Yeah, they do their own podcast. Some of these voice actors called Honeycast. I've linked to you a few of them videos. Yeah, they're all good. I'm not sure if he's the one who came back and did the singing in it. I don't want to say yes, it's definitely him, because then we'll look like idiots. But it definitely sounds like him. Michael Kovac. That's it. That's his name. Michael Kovac.
Come again.
His name, the man who voices Angel Dust is named Michael Kovac.
Michael Kovac.
Yeah.
Isn't Kovac the name of the town on Oblivion that gets raided by the Dark Forces?
How the fuck would I know that?
That was a really obscure reference, and if anybody else gets that, they also probably chuckled. Or you were just shaking your head in disappointment. Either one.
Well, it's most likely going to be the other one, because I don't know the shit about games. But either way, I'm not sure if Michael Kovac is the one who came and did the singing for it. I've got the video up here. I'm just checking through the credits. Well, I would be if my phone would fucking behave for once. But if it is, it's showing he's got real talent, not just as a voice actor, but the fact he can, because that's not his actual voice. That's
Michael Kovac. Yeah, Kovach and Chi-Chi. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is Silverhound, I can confirm.
Yeah, so alright. That's good to know. Fun fact, he's dating one of the cleanup artists, Ashley Nichols, who's the one who does the Honeycast podcast. Which I advise people to definitely check out, because they do some amazing work. They got the voice actors for them all, including Alistair.
Link in the description below.
Yes, I'll put link in the description below. Thank you,
Ah,
Stephen.
yes, we'll make him do more work.
Thank you, Stephen.
Hey, I'm just spreading the love.
I was about to say I'll spread something in a second, but that has all sorts of wrong.
That sounds pretty gay, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we're having a discussion about Angel Dust. What the fuck did you expect to happen?
I mean, I already nearly went off topic to something else about that.
I don't want to hear what you was about to go off topic towards.
Exactly. Don't talk to me about this kind of shit.
Oh, I've got a video up here. Yeah, it was Michael Kovac. Michael Kovac is the one who did the singing for the video. So he voiced the character in the main pilot, and he also voiced him in the music video. That's some serious skill. You've got to appreciate the hell out of that.
I mean, it would make sense to cast him.
Well, no. I mean, like
for the music video.
Oh no, I voiced my character, but you've heard me fucking sing.
You can sing.
No, I can't. That's the joke. Remember when he tried?
Well, that's what I was implying.
Do you not remember when I was trying to get us all together to do the Gospel of Dismay video, and we discovered that we have the collective singing ability of a cluster of dead cats in a bag?
That's a pretty good analogy.
It's a very apt analogy. Anyway, yeah, the fact that he's also able to sing in that voice, as well as, voice act it, because he's putting on that voice. That's not how he sounds all the time. I mean, that's just straight up skill right there. That's amazing. It makes me consider who actually did the voice of Cherry in the original pilot, because they do sound very similar. So maybe Chi-Chi did that as well.
Possible. I mean, they'd want to obviously get someone. If it's not the same person doing the singing as well as the voice acting, obviously they'd need to realistically try and get someone who's very close matched.
Yeah, someone who can match the voice tone, but also has pitch to sing as well. It's a difficult thing to accomplish, but if they've done it, they've fucking nailed it. And if Chi-Chi did do the voice acting in the original, which I'm just trying to find out now, I hate this fucking phone. Well, all the better then. It would make sense to have her do the singing as well, seeing as she does own a singing channel. And like if they got a singer to come and do a non-singing role, might have seemed strange, but then it all made perfect sense in the end when this happened. One thing I've noticed, just gotta put this out here. Ever since I watched Addict or Addict got released, no matter what video I'm watching, it could be as far removed from Addict as possible, but Addict
it's there in the recommended.
Yeah, it's right there in the recommended. Not that I'm complaining, because I always end up clicking on it, but It's right there waiting for me. You said yourself, ever since I showed you Hazbin Hotel, you've been seeing...
Oh yeah, it was straight up in my recommended for like a good like month after that, like everywhere. And I was like, it's like, yep, YouTube doing its good old thing. I clicked on one video associated with this topic, and now all my recommended is filled the entire section with just this topic.
You said you was also seeing a lot of things done by other people to do with Hazbin Hotel.
Oh yeah, in the same vein, I found a rock cover of Addict, and I've been listening to that, and that is actually really good as well. It's got no animation to it. It is literally just a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a
cover.
music video.
It's just a cover.
Yeah, it's just a cover. Yeah, but it is pretty catchy.
Oh yeah, there's tons of covers online these days. Hang on a second. Ah, I've got it. Crystal Laporte. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Crystal with a K. Laporte. That's a port with an E on the end of it. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. She's the one who voiced Cherry in the original pilot. You heard of her?
No.
Neither have I. That's rude. I've not heard of her, but if she's online, I'd recommend checking her out as well. I'd recommend checking all these individuals out on their own channels.
All links will be available in the description below.
Shut the fuck up, Stephen. I actually have to do that now. Yeah.
If you're gonna fucking shout them out and credit them, you have to go and at least put the shit in the description.
Yeah, I'm going
because you know a lot of YouTubers.
I'm going to do it, Stephen.
Okay, calm the fuck down.
God damn, I hate you sometimes. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, I'll be back in a tick. I just need to get some more water.
Okay.
And have a piss and get rid of my old water.
Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Yeah. Wait, is favorite ain't even a thing anymore? Have you liked, comment, favorited, and subscribed yet? If you hadn't, I would recommend to do all of those. Also to retweet, lol, retweet, reblog. Jesus Christ. I would also encourage to go check out my channel as well.
What the fuck have you just been saying? If you've been recording, I'm sure you'll find out. I'm always a fucking recording.
Okay, then I'm sure you will also find out, so I will leave that as a surprise for later.
I hate you so fucking much. Well, that's anyway. Back to what he's on about.
Yeah, I would recommend. No, I would recommend to go out and check the rock cover as well. One, because it is a pretty good banger.
You're gonna have to give the name of the person who's done it, because like there's several rock covers. Like Caleb Hales has given his own cover of it as well.
I was literally just about to get to that point, but somebody interrupted me.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
And two, I've recognised the name of Nate Wants to Battle, is the person who's made the video. It's on their channel. But I instantly recognised the feature, which is Lian Lee, who voices Sherry. I recognised her name because she does a lot of anime covers, which I've seen, and they're all good.
No, I've just said who voiced Cherry in both things.
I meant for the rock cover.
Oh, I see.
That's why when I went onto Addict, obviously you got the recommended down the right hand side, and I saw the rock cover, and I recognised her name. It's like, oh, okay, so that's probably going to be good, because one, it's a rock cover, so that rocks more my genre of music, if anything else, and I recognise her name, so I was like, let's check this out. and yeah, it's pretty good.
That makes sense. There's lots of covers out there. I've only seen a few covers myself. Apparently, Vivziepop, Vivienne Medrano, I don't know how she prefers to be addressed.
Vivziepop to business colleagues, Vivienne to her friends, probably.
Yeah, that sounds more. I'll just say Vivziepop then. Apparently, she's all gung ho about these covers. She's loving them. You know, since I've joined Twitter not joined, I've revitalized my old account, which my mate forced me to make in 2015. But I've just more or less let sit there. I've recently decided, like, you know, all the big companies and all the big news is happening on Twitter these days. So I've revitalized my account and put all my work on there. Post about upcoming works. People want it. There's a link in description. That's why I can do for me as well. Well, I thought you'd have a comment.
Yes, go on. You've already stole my job. So next.
No, your job is to piss the fuck out of me. Only you can do that.
Well, if you weren't gonna say it, I was. So you've already said it. Now get on with your point.
Well, anyway, yeah, I've been following it a lot on there, the progress of the Addict video as well, and she has a lot of opinions on Twitter, good opinions. I just want to say just before that goes, she's on Twitter as well, and she's often commenting on the fan works. Actually, people make a lot of fan works, and she's often there liking it and sometimes commenting on it, which is nice. It's nice to see the creator of something take an interest in other people's interest, really.
It's just nice to be recognised.
Oh yeah. I've
like, you've made it when people are making knockoffs about, well, not knockoffs, but like covers other shit about your main thing that you made.
There's a thing on Twitter a while back which Vivziepop took to mean that she'd really properly made it, and I'm a bit hesitant to say what it was. It was definitely fan work of Hazbin Hotel, but, well, I don't think anyone really saw it coming. And there's a double entendre.
Was it not a NSFW by any chance?
Not safe for work. No, it was definitely not safe for work. It was a...
NSFL, not safe for life.
Yes, it was a live action video on a certain site that...
Alright, okay, you don't need to say anymore. My brain has already gone for the thought process of what it is that you're saying.
Yes,
I was about to say something then, but no, that would have been a bit worse, so now I stopped myself. Good.
I'll be honest, from the waist up, the cosplay was on point, but the makeup was terrifying. Let's move quickly on, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, please God. It's usually your job to bring up inappropriate shit, and I'm meant to be shut you down. But who the hell's meant to shut me down when I'm stopped?
Yes, and I was about to encourage you, and then I stopped myself before we got even further down the rabbit hole.
That's good. You're learning. For the love of God, I have to shut you down all the time. Who's the hell's going to shut me down? I need someone to. Well, aside from that, yes, it's nice. I have a crippling fear of doing fan art for most things. It's like I can't really bring myself to do it because I don't know. You suddenly taking characters that aren't yours and saying, "Oh, look what I did, they're mine now," or what if the creator sees it and doesn't like it, and that's just tormenting.
I suppose if you're making fan art and shit like that, you've got to really pick what you do fan art of, like, carefully. Obviously some people will massively appreciate it, but other times you'll probably just get like copyrighted and.
Well, as long as I reckon, as long as you put a full-on disclaimer saying.
Oh, if you credit someone, then I suppose that should obviously help, but it doesn't make it fully okay. Well, not for everybody or everything in that sense.
Well, the appropriateness of the fan art, but also go into it. Like I say, if they tried asking permission before they made that video, I doubt they would have got it. But
I suppose that's good. The good thing about making fan art and anything else on Hazbin Hotel, because obviously the themes that Hazbin Hotel initially itself explores are quite dark or realistic. Like there's a lot of stuff you could just do. Or right, well, there's a lot of stuff that you couldn't not do to like offend people and whatnot.
I suppose. I mean, I see that every day, like people getting triggered or some shit by.
Oh no, you can't you can't show Hazbin Hotel in this light. That's wrong. Like, no, like,
yeah, I think
watch Hazbin Hotel.
we actually discussed that last podcast. Like people offended by that homophobic newscaster, and it's like, yes, she was homophobic. That's how she ended up in hell. She's in hell. She's a demon in hell, and being homophobic is probably one of the reasons she's in hell.
It just goes back to, like, literally, it's all fictional and make believe, and you shouldn't take anything on it like that seriously.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, my God, I've seen some proper offensive videos, and like, you know, my God, I've seen some things that it's like, where's the hate for this? Like, you know, videos advocating. I've not watched them, like seen them advertised, like in the couple of Lad Bible, like this man made this video advocating this and that and the other, and it's just horrible. And it's like, my God, and you're here moaning about a small cartoon, not small cartoon, a big cartoon is a amazing cartoon, but you're here moaning at that when there's this in real life is happening. Focus your hate there. But sorry, that kind of went away from me, that one.
You got a bit emotional there.
Yeah,
calm down, bro.
Yeah, well, I've had friends who have been put through a lot of badness because of have gone through some bad times because of people, small-minded people. So back on topic quickly. In the Addict video, when the Cherry's on that roof singing, that her tone there, that was just amazing. What did you reckon to that bit?
Well, it sounds like she's just speaking from experience, so
yeah, the bit where
not to sound cheesy from the heart at that point.
It's the music bit. It's the music when she's singing that "You're Not Letting It Go," but that just it just resonates. I love that bit. It's like I don't know what you call it. It's not harmonizing because that's two people. It's, you know, she's holding that tone when she's saying "go." She's just, you know, the tone goes up and down with the music. Oh, I don't know what it's called. But it's that bit.
She's a good fucking singer, let's just say that.
Oh, I definitely. We definitely say that. Chi voicing Cherry, there's a joke, there's something there in that fact. But no, she belted that one out. And it's like, I felt that bit in my soul. I know that sounds cheesy as fuck, but it's like...
You're right. It is cheesy as fuck.
Well, that's how it made me feel, so... But no, I proper felt it. It was just like, oh, that's so good. That's so good, that bit. Have you ever actually listened properly to the lyrics? Like, analysed them, I mean? Because it feels like...
No.
Because it feels like... you know how Angel Dust is a sex worker, right?
Yeah. And
the music came out long before Vivziepop came up with the idea for the music video and all that. I think...
No, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. She found the music online and she liked it so much she did. I think that's what happened. But I think she found it online and liked it so much. Like when I decide I'm gonna animate this, you know, I find it. I think, oh, that's amazing. I've got so many ideas forming in my head for this thing.
That's a lot of ideas.
Yeah, it is. Trust me, I've got so many damn projects on the fucking go.
You're pulling overtime.
I'm staying up till 5 a.m. some nights.
Damn, that's pretty commitment.
No, it's when you get in the mood. Like you know the zone where you're just so into what you're doing and you just don't want to stop. It's like
you do not want to let Steve get in his zone. Don't let me get in my 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 zone.
I will get the taser again.
Again? I'm more concerned with the fact that you said again rather than the fact that you have a taser.
I'm more concerned with the fact you have no memory of last time.
Huh?
Never mind. Taser? What taser? Nothing, mind. Nothing. Anyway, yeah, I think she heard it. Like, this is, I think. Like, don't take anything as fact here. Because this is all just off the wall stuff, but,
this is all just out of his arse at this point.
Thank you, Stephen. Yeah.
Always.
But yeah, I think you heard it, and like, you know, same as me. Like when I hear a rate good tune, it's like I can think of so many good imagery to go with this. I've got so many ideas that could go with this tune. It's like I have to do it. I have to animate this now.
Yeah, you just start blowing your creative load.
Right, you and I have to have a discussion at some point about the way you're phrasing things. But anyway, yeah, if you like, it's just like I'm in the zone. It's like the story is just like it's just you and this project. Everything's coming together. You just.
I mean, if you're putting it like that, like, if you're literally saying it in that way, like that you just said it, then it's not exactly difficult.
It's just me and this project. I'm working. I'm into my work. I'm loving what I'm doing. It's like I'm focused. I'm so focused on what I'm doing, and it's like I don't want it to end. Like it's like that bit. It's like anything can mess it up. It's like if you go to the bathroom or something. It's like
could you stop? There's so many innuendos I can make from this. It's unreal.
Oh, you're the one making it. You
gotta stop.
You must have Eddie Catflap. I swear to God. Oh, it's a Rick Mail comedy. Filthy Rich and Catflap. Eddie Catflap was Richie Rich's best friend, and like he always made innuendos of literally every damn thing he heard.
But you're like literally setting them up.
I'm not. I'm
I
talking
feel
about
like you're
how
doing it on purpose.
I'm not. I'm talking about how I get in the animations though, and your twisted mind is making some
Don't
sort
let
of.
Steve get in his zone. Don't let 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 Steve get in his zone. That's fine. That's more work for you.
Not really. Just
remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe.
I have a hotkey that just says delete Stephen on it. So
that's a pretty useful hotkey. Wait.
You're right. It is a very useful hotkey. I'm surprised I haven't won the damn thing out by now.
So, as you were saying.
Yeah, as I was saying, I'm just loving what I do, and I don't want it to stop. The thing is, I know a second I have to go do something else, my attention's gonna run out. It's gonna waver. It's like my attention's so focused, but then the second I look away for a moment, I'll be like, oh, I wonder what's on YouTube. Oh, I wonder what's on Twitter. It's like, oh, how to phrase it now? It's like I can see myself. What's the term? When you're
like you're in the zone.
No, I know I'm putting it off, and I hate myself for putting it off, but I just can't get into it again.
You get into that like creators high where you start like getting like loads of creative thoughts.
That's it.
Like, oh my god, that's a really good idea. I should write that shit down.
That's it exactly. That's what I'm trying to.
And if you don't immediately start doing the creative thing that you've just thought of, you're just like, nope, that's it, it's gone.
Yeah, that's basically it. I've got tons of like story ideas are just basically one paragraph. It's like, oh fuck me. But like it's such a good idea, like, but it's like only one part of an idea. Like I would need something to build up around it. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like when I come up with a really good scene idea, and this is like, but what's that scene part of? It needs to have something to go with it. It needs to be part of something. Maybe it's just me, but either way, that's how I feel about it. And I reckon that's how she felt about it when she heard that tune. But what I was getting into about the lyrics, I think that you know how Angel Dust is a sex worker. Yeah, the way the lyrics go for the female part, I think that's also written from the perspective of a sex worker. Like, you want it, I got it. Come if you're feeling brave. You see what you like. We can have it all for the rest of the night. I think that was the perspective it was written from, but like I say, there's like Vivziepop took a different spin on it with Cherry Bomb. That's what I think happened anyway. Like if you're analysing the lyrics.
I mean, I wasn't really there for the analysis. I was just there more to appreciate it.
No, it's just like I've rewatched it so many times, and then you can't help but suddenly start to like note down what makes it so good, and when you're noting down what makes it so good,
and you start picking everything apart.
No, you don't not picking it apart. If I was picking it apart, it's like what those other channels on YouTube do, like everything wrong with this, that, and the other, everything wrong with this, that, and you know the one.
You're basically just saying cinema sins at this point.
That's the one. That's the one. I don't really. I see what they're doing. They're having fun doing it, then fine. But it feels a bit like they're taking the fun out of it. No, this is like saying what makes it good. I know they do like everything great about this, that, and the other as well, but it's like, why not do that with everything? Why rip everything apart? I mean, I know some things definitely deserve it, but fuck,
That's why he has an alternate channel called Cinema Wins.
Yeah, as I said, that's what I just said. He does the things, everything great about this, that, and the other. But I know he definitely did everything wrong with for Hazbin Hotel. But I don't know. It's not what I'm doing. I'm saying this is what makes it good. It's like you're reading into depth of the lyrics. I've been looking up a lot of the people involved in Addict and a lot of their roles in it. They've got colorists. You've got You got somebody whose entire role was just shading. But tell you what, shading and colouring even. No, she did colouring as well.
I mean, there's probably a lot of shading and colouring. Even if it's just one thing like that, there's probably still a shitload of work involved.
Oh yeah, there was. I saw her doing just like one scene of it, and it was a bit in the nightclub, and of course with a nightclub there's all sorts of mad lighting. But yeah, she showed her everything going on about it. Tell you what, fun little fact. In that nightclub scene where he's laying down on the runway, saying I'm addicted to the... Yeah, and all the demons are crowded around him. Yeah, that's a lot of the team's in personas. There's this thing online where people are drawing themselves as as a demon in Vivziepop's Hazbin Hotel thing, and they're calling it in persona. And a lot of them were the people who worked on it, and she even pointed out which one was hers.
That's so like an inside joke.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like a lot of cartoons do that. Well, basically every sort of media does that. Like in that new It movie where they had Stephen King playing the junk shop owner.
I can remember one. This is going to be like way off topic and like super niche.
Yeah.
But I don't suppose you know a game called Conquer Live and Reloaded.
It rings a bell actually. Like I don't think I owned it, but I think I played it at a mate's house.
We play as Conquer the Squirrel, and basically there's a bit where you're talking to a scarecrow, and he says, "Got any Mepsipox?" which is like an anagram for Pepsi Max. And the reason why that's in there is because I don't know which guy it was. It might have been like the designer of the scarecrow or something like that, or something. Apparently, when he was sat in the office doing his work, all he used to drink was just Pepsi Max. So it's just obviously in there as like a funny little inside joke.
Yeah, that's a reference and a half, but it still counts. Anyway, yeah, people have been doing that for as long as there's been bloody media. It's fun seeing just how many different jobs there are on these roles. Like, you've got colorist, you've got cleanup artist. I've applied to work on it, right?
Yeah, I know you told me.
Yeah, I've applied for the hell of a boss. And, fingers crossed, but, you have to wonder what sort of career you'd land with. I mean, fuck, I'd do anything, but yeah, fingers crossed. At any rate, that bit in the nightclub, not the first bit, the bit like where they're both dancing. I love that bit because you can tell he's actually enjoying himself there at last. He's not dancing for anyone. He's just dancing because he likes it, and his mates there, like his best friends there, and it's just like
bestie.
Yeah, well, that's basically it. That's how it felt.
That's because there's no one there at the end.
Yeah, no, that's it. There's no one there. They're just dancing for themselves. They're enjoying themselves for themselves. It's like, but one thing I keep trying to figure out, that nightclub that they're in, was it the nightclub from the beginning?
I mean, it'd be extremely coincidental.
No, I don't think it'd be coincidental because then, how Cherry blows it up. Yeah, that would have more meaning. Like, this club hurt Angel, so I'm gonna blow it the fuck up after we enjoy it one last time.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm not certain if it's the one, but it feels weird if it's just some random club that they decided to blow the fuck up out of. Like, it feels like they'd be doing it more to hurt Valentino than anything. Like that bit where the first beat drops and you see Cherry dancing among all the fire. Boo the fire and the flames. But it's only on screen very briefly. You miss it if you don't go by. But that sign that she blows up is actually a Valentino sign. So yeah, I think she's saying, "Yeah, take that, cunt." There's even a bit of all the characters have Instagram accounts apparently, like officially made ones. I see.
Damn, that's roleplay as fuck.
Well, people want to see more of these characters, and why the hell not? In one of them, she's actually giving the finger to a sign exactly like the one she blew up. So yeah, I think she's saying that you hurt my buddy. Take this, you moth fucker. I don't know. You
had no prepared sarcasm for that at all, did you?
Well, what am I meant to go with? Is a moth. Fully enough, my entire life has not prepared me a readily available onslaught of moth-based insults.
To be fair, nobody was ready for the moth memes.
Yeah, that's something. Do you reckon, I saw a quote the other day. Do you reckon if Angels ever gets right in trouble with Valentino, he could just flick on a lamp and just distract him long enough to edge away?
Probably. If he's true to his moth nature, he will see the lamp and he will be like, "Brother, I cannot resist the light."
Okay, you're going way too sexual with it, but it's like, yeah, I saw the comic. It's just like Valentino's fucking laying into Angel, not in that way, and Angel just flicks on a standing lamp, and he's just like, whoa. It's just like edges away. I don't know, silly things like that online. There's a lot of silly things, fan-made comics like that online. Like I say, this thing's really the TV show's really blown things up in the online community. Like, you got the haters, which we've already discussed, but then you got the people who really love it, and then the people doing all these creative things for it. It's like, you know, fun creative. You know, like, it's clear that they don't have anything to do with the comic. They just make it because they like it.
It's just blown up with popularity, so it's just really good for people to take, not advantage of, but like in a sense of it sort of give them a, like, something that they can put the passion into, like making stuff, so they can just make fan art or whatever of
it's a prompt. That's what it is. It's like a good prompt for fan art. Like, considering this is all made online anyway, that's something. We made a big mistake last podcast where we was trying to figure out whether or not the crew behind it got paid or not. Like, we screwed up big time on that, because apparently there's a lot of discourse online. So, like, just say this moment right now that it has been confirmed that all people who worked on this project have been paid, and Vivziepop does not shirk off animators. Like, because the ton of people who worked on the project had to come out and say that, yes, we got paid, yes, she was lovely to work with. Like, you know, there's still idiots online going, did it cancel Vivziepop? It's just like, shut the fuck up. So yeah, we both apologise for that mistake.
Yeah, she's best person to work alongside. Well, I'm about to say work alongside. Well, I don't know. I'm sure she's absolutely wonderful, seeing as though she's managed to rally so many people to a cause. If there was only bad things spoken about her, then obviously not this many people would want to gather around her to create something absolutely amazing. So it would just make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we fucked up last time because we're idiots.
I think we were more just speculating as it was sort of to the people probably creating it.
Yeah.
It was more just like a bonus that they were getting paid. Probably some of them saw it like that. Because they were just obviously so passionate to work the project.
Yeah, that's it exactly. We didn't mean any misgivings at all.
Alright, okay, enough for feeling sorry about ourselves.
Yes. Well, not for ourselves. We're just correcting a mistake. We don't want Miss Medrano to get.
Don't want no trouble, bro.
Yeah. Well, we don't want Miss Medrano to get another wave of hatred just because of what we said, because she doesn't deserve any of it in the first place. Last thing we ought to do is tack on any more. Like, by some idiots taking what we say the wrong way.
We're just two idiots on the internet. Let's leave it at that.
Yep, that's it. That's us in a nutshell.
He's the bigger idiot, by the way.
At this point, I can't even really deny it. You're ruder, but I'm the bigger idiot.
I will concur with that thought. Yes, that's fine.
Yes, but we're just two well-meaning idiots who sometimes make a big fuck up.
Okay, now we just sound like we're kissing ass, lol.
Yeah, well, I'll probably edit a lot of this out. Well, now that's out of the way. Fuck, what was on about before that?
That we were kissing ass?
No, before kissing ass.
Oh. Just confirming if they got paid or not.
No, before that.
I don't know, my attention span is not that long, so I have not a clue.
Oh, shit biscuit. This is gonna wind me the fuck up. People working on it. I've applied to work on it. The bit of the lamp and the moth.
Spawned so many creations.
Yeah.
Adam being an idiot, I can remember that part well.
I think that was basically it. It's given the internet such a creative prompt. That bit in the nightclub, like, it feels like weird if she'd just destroyed a nightclub if it was just a random one. So yeah, it feels like she's doing it to you know, this place hurt Angel. I'm gonna fucking level this place to the ground. That's what it feels like. And then there's that bit at the end. Like, I was horrified first time I watched it, because, like, well, when the credits came up, and I feel embarrassed admitting it, but I just straight up clicked off the video. It's only when people started saying online about the end bit. I didn't have it spoiled for me. But it's like, I saw somebody talk about the after credits scene, and I thought, oh god! Get the video back up quick!
You can't read the the comments like that.
What?
There will be. You can't read the comments.
No, I didn't read the
Like,
no, I didn't read.
There will be.
I didn't read the comments. I just went on Twitter and then somebody mentioned the end bit. It's like I only saw that after credit bit. The rest of it I just looked straight away afterwards. I was thinking, oh fuck. You know, and immediately went and rewatch the video, and then I saw the after credits bit. Charlie making a little appearance, which is fun. I think her design's changed a little bit. What do you reckon to that?
Really? I couldn't tell any difference. Thought she looked exactly like she was normally.
No, it's like slight design has changed. It's like when one animator draws another animator's work, you could always it's just face slight difference, like proportion wise. People are saying that she's got a new look in it, like a new design, but I can sort of see it, but at the same time, it's like, is there though? But anyway, she makes a little appearance, and it's just and you got Michael Kovach doing some more amazing work, because you could proper feel pain in his voice when he's singing Angel Dust's part there. And then there's a bit where I've seen a fair few reaction videos for Addict, because, you know, first thing, not gonna lie, that's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, seeing those reaction videos. It's always fun seeing other people's reactions to something. I think this comes from when, like, I used to show my work off to everyone. I'd be carefully watching their faces, seeing what they thought of it. Most of them went, oh, the piggy, look at the piggy. It's like, yeah,
the piggy is MVP.
Yeah, well, it's like it's Angel Dust's pet, and, you know, he generally fucking loves and cares for this pet. And it's like, if you read the full comic, you would have seen the pet pig in it. And then there's that bit in the mirror. He goes like, I'm looking awesome, and then Valentino flashes up, and it's only there for about 4 frames, I think, and 4 or 5 at a push. And it's very clear what he's doing, and that was just like, oh, that really just put the nail in Valentino's coffin, you know, in the fandom.
Yeah, no, it did kill him stone dead. Well, if he wasn't dead already by that time.
Sure. Yeah. Does that make him double dead? Where does he go? Double hell?
No, he's making references.
I had to do it.
How would I go to double hell?
You're stuck with me, bitch. Maggie does not get enough love. And she gets pushed around like by Alistair like fucking all the time. It's like, I know she's like fucking doesn't trust anyone, but she's always like got a spear out pointing him, threatening to kill him, but it's like, fuck man, they're in hell. A lot of these people deserve it. But anyway, yeah, that bit in the end of Addict, that just threw me for a second. I actually got taken aback by that.
You had to do a double take, like, what?
Well, no, I was watching it closely as fuck to make sure I got every part of it. And it's like, then that bit flashed up. It was like, whoa! It's like, all right, Valentino, just cracks fingers. You want to play like that? All thought that this character could have some sort of redemption arc of his own, because that's the main theme of the whole point of Hazbin Hotel. But it's like, all that, boom, out the window. He's defo villain. I mean, like, it was confirmed in the car where he forces Angel Dust into that kiss. And it's just like, all those people who just claimed Angel Dust was just a hollow character, just obsessed with sex, and that was it. And then it's like, watch that scene then. Because that just shows so much character development, so much, and it makes you feel so much pity for him, especially when you see him having a breakdown inside his I don't know if that's his dressing room or his apartment, but you know, it's like you feel for these characters.
You spend so much time with them, and you get so invested in them.
Yeah, I just
for any animated series or anything that you watch, really.
Yeah, it hurts seeing them go through something like that. Of course, they have to go through that sort of hardship to instill that sort of, you know, protective instinct in you in the first place. But
I'd be like, Angel Dust, who hurt you? No.
Well, we know who hurt him, Stephen. We saw who hurt him. We saw quite a few times just how much he hurt him. You didn't think that through too well, did you?
Yeah, but where do I go to double hell? Probably.
See, now you're just quoting lines without context.
You think this is some kind of big fucking riot?
That's enough now, Stephen.
You think I'm some kind of fucking clown?
Oh dear me.
Yeah, he's my brother is my favourite character.
Yeah, I get. It's amazing how Husko's quickly become a lot of people's favorite character, even though he only has like he only has like about 4 or 5 lines in the pilot, I think. Like when he appears, what the fuck, you?
Whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's. Anyway,
Don't you Husker, Steve?
What did you reckon when you saw that bit flash up? With Valentino.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I just like it's just been a bit like forceful in it, and obviously it's obviously great getting to Angel Dust, like, because like this. I mean, like he says, this is his mantra in his life. Like this is like who he is, but like even for him, like that's a bit much. Like he has like parts depths that he won't sink to, kind of thing.
Yeah, and like somebody saying like I own you, so I can do this to you whenever I damn well want. That's what I feel like. It feels like that's probably what was happening, and like he's forcing him into this, even though he's clearly not enjoying himself. Again, a nail in Valentino's coffin, so to speak. Everyone's after his fucking blood or whatever the fuck it is moths have. But yeah, that really threw me. I was actually
thinking about it. There's probably a reason why he's in a nightclub, because he's a moth, so he's attracted to all the nightlight.
Maybe that could be another reason why there's all fucking neon all over the damn place. But then again, that's just nightclubs.
If you think about it that deeply.
Oh, you're telling me to stop thinking about it that deeply. Well, actually, no, that's a fair point. But anyway, it just cemented Valentino as a surefire villain. But there's also a character called Fox that fell over the TV for his head, and he's also said to be a villain for the series. But we've not really seen much of him other than fan works and that one scene in Hazbin Hotel. But yeah, I hope probably see more of him soon. Apparently he's good friends with Valentino. They're like partners in crime, sort of thing.
They're like the underground warlords.
Well, they are underground as hell. I don't think you get more underground than hell, but
no, but it's still in that context.
Yeah, and it kind of makes sense.
Who said anything that hell was underground?
Say again?
Did you just assume that hell was underground?
Well, it's actually proven a fair few times in the series that's underground.
Nah.
Hell's down, heaven's up. That's the basis for it. That's the basis for all of it.
So what you're telling me is if I got a big ass shovel and dug into the Earth's core, I would find hell?
On some sort of metaphorical plane, yeah.
Nah.
It's some plane of existence. I don't know.
You just assumed hell's topography or whatever.
Right, now you're looking too much into it. And your laugh sounds like Motley. I don't even want to.
That was like 10 out of 10 fucking imitation right there. I'll have you know.
You're a 10 out of 10 prat. Anyway, not sure how much else there is left to talk about, really. Oh, by the way, remember how we say how Valentino's been, definitely said that is a moth. He's some sort of moth-based demon. And we said last time I found out on Wikipedia that people were saying Faggy was some sort of moth-based demon.
There's a lot of moths.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Apparently that theory's been chucked out the window. And I was never really fond of that theory anyway, because when I see it, I did not fucking think moth. No, but apparently Faggy. Again, this is theory, but I think it's a theory credence. It's some sort of fallen Valkyrie. That's
a bit of a tall stretch of a theory.
Well, not really. You remember the very beginning of because I went back and had a look at this, and one of the rewatchers I noticed this. The beginning bit where it shows all the angels coming down to hell to do the whole "we don't fit out their numbers" thing.
Mm.
Yeah, well, and it shows them all standing sort of neon faces and grins on the faces. And the front one only has one eye, and the other one is an X. Now, who do we know who has an X for an eye?
Cherry.
Who do we know has two eyes and one of them is an X?
Cherry's sister.
You're retarded. Who the fuck? Anyway,
I've just gave Vivienne another whole plot point there. You're welcome.
You have not. You have most sincerely not contributed to Vivienne's work in any sort of way possible. God, dealing with a fucking anime monster while I'm trying to argue with you. Fuck.
Mate, do not upset Tentacle Summer.
Well, that part's definitely going to get it the fuck out.
You know what I want to know? Because obviously the most or all of the characters are based off stuff. So obviously Angel Dust is a spider.
Yeah.
And Valentino's a moth, etc., etc. Obviously, because in the songs, obviously they reference their past lives, obviously when they were still alive. So obviously they still retain some of their memory when they were alive. So how does their sort of appearance get warped from what it is in reality to what it is in hell? Is it just like is your appearance based on off something, or is it just randomly generated?
So I'm not sure. That's a good question. To be fair, Do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you take Shira, for example, I'm pretty sure in the reality she was not a fucking Cyclops.
Yeah. There's a
unless if she was born with some kind of disability that caused that.
It could be something. It could be something to do with how they died. One of the whole X thing on some of the characters, like some of them have an enlarged X in them. Well, there's been a theory tossed around, like this could be like the part how they died, Faggy could some people say Faggy could be stabbed in the eye. Alistair could be shot in the head because he has an X just above the bridge of his nose. If you notice, a lot of the characters do have an X somewhere on their body. Like with Cherry being right on her eye, could have been same as Faggy had some sort of fatal injury to do with her eye. That's just a
possibly.
That's just a theory. Same with the whole Faggy being a possible fallen Valkyrie. She's got a moral code like Charlie, so that could come from the whole Valkyrie thing. And she's always pulling those spears and knives out of nowhere. Nearly said out of her body. And no, she's always pulling those spears and knives out of nowhere. And you see the angels in the beginning with those same spears and knives. Apparently the only thing that can properly full on kill a demon. But again, you see demons die all the time, so that's just part of that theory out the window. But that being said, it gives it some credence. Again, this is all speculation until we get some proper official backstory on their past. Not their past in hell, before the hotel, like what Addict's done. But before that, before they died, back when they were alive.
Yeah.
It's all.
Well, I mean, that's why I asked the question, because you just obviously, like you say, you can only speculate until more is developed and.
Yeah, and now it's being picked up by A24. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a lot more of this soon in the future. A24 is a production company, and they are proper legit. They're very recent, but they've got some bangers under their belt. That Adam Sandler did that major drama film, which apparently was 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, and apparently they were the only company that let him do this full-on drama, because Adam Sandler films have a bit of a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I reckon he got tired of being typecast, and this company gave him the opportunity he needed to break out of that mold. So it's clear that they're risk takers. It's good that they've got someone who's willing to put up their money. It's also good that they've got someone who's willing to let them take risks as well. Because I said a while back, not to you, but I said it online, I think, but I was rather nervous about Hazbin Hotel getting picked up because I prefer it in the hands of its original creators, because if a studio picks it up, then it runs the high risk of getting studio notes or just being edited down to a rough copy of something else or something child-friendly that takes the complete fun out of it. If it airs on TV, it feels like it'd be an Adult Swim sort of cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Alright, is it time to segue to somewhat of a close? Because as you have heard, I've been called for the food.
Yes, well, I think we pretty much discussed everything that there is to be discussed. The animation is flawless, the storyline is amazing, and the music is fantastic. Well done to Sylvia Hound for that. And frankly, I'm just so happy it was made. Like, all these fans have been wanting so much more Hazbin material, and then they finally got some, and it went down so well. I'm just so happy. And we saw so much more into the backstory of these characters. Even Cherry, I didn't realise just how much I wanted more Cherry until this video. And her design's undergone a few improvements as well, I've noticed. What about you?
It has got a lot more cleaner.
Yeah. What about you? What's your final thoughts?
You know, as long as they keep the track record like this and keep producing content as they have been, it should prove to be a very successful series for a long time to come. There's a lot of, obviously, stuff that they can work on as well. Yeah. A lot of ideas can be developed, so it's not going to die down for a long time, but it's obviously got a massive following and popularity boost, so we will see with bated breath what comes next.
I think if we get more of the same, then I'm going to be a very happy man. Like, if it's more of Dick's, it's more just like what we've been seeing. Because people want more of this. This is amazing stuff, and apparently she's gotten a load of episodes already written out. I mean, they're still probably going to improvements like checks and all that, but she's definitely got a good, solid idea about where this series is going. Well, I think that's it for this one. Links to all the other podcasts and creators that we've discussed today will be in the description. Thank you, Stephen.
Don't mention it, bro. Just watching out for you. And
yes.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, retweet, reblog. Do everything in your power for this video thing. Do all the options. Do all of those things.
And definitely check out the original content which we've been discussing.
Which will also be in a link in the description, by the way.
Well, I was going to do that one anyway, so...
Oh, okay.
Yes. Beat to the punch on that one. Hardy ha ha. I'm going to edit out me doing that.
Yes, that was lame. I'm
yes,
gonna
for very obvious. Yes, well, I'll just finish it the same way I finish all my videos. I'll call you a retard.
Okay, thanks, bro.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stephen is a retard.
And with that, I'm out.
How do I stop this?
I don't know.
Right, well, there's no good way to...
I'm gonna go for food.
There's no good way to end a podcast. God.